ECOWAS is the most far-reaching thing in ECOWAS is the integration of the regional space, okay? And that is founded on free movement of persons, the right of establishment, and the right of residence and right of establishment. Of course, it is phased in, but the most fundamental thing is the free movement of persons and of goods. Nigeria is the biggest economy in ECOWAS. It's over 65% of the GDP of ECOWAS, and as I said, it's over 57% of the population of the ECOWAS countries. Now, there are rules for doing the kind of thing that Nigeria has done. If Nigeria chooses to do this, it's got to notify the sub-region, or it's got to derogate formally from the treaty, or it's got to denounce the treaty. Those are the three things. One, there's a notification requirement. Two, there's if you don't do that, there's a derogation imperative that you can exercise. So you choose to derogate from the treaty and you notify ECOWAS formally as a legal instrument. Or three, you can decide, you know what, I am denouncing the ECOWAS treaty formally, either for a while or for all time. Nigeria has not done any of those things. What it's simply done is to blockade its neighbors in the sub-region. And as I said, because Nigeria is so big in the sub-region, people are careful to make sure they don't hurt it, they don't quarrel with it, they don't pick a fight with it. That is meaning that the countries of the sub-region are very careful, they're afraid of engaging Nigeria and telling it has violated the sub-obligations. But that's exactly what Nigeria has done. It has quite literally driven carts and horses through the legal obligations that underpin ECOWAS. And that means that if tomorrow any other country violates the rules of the sub-region in the same way, Nigeria cannot do anything about it because Nigeria has done that. And you see, Nigeria did this in 1981-82 with Ghana Must Go, the mass expulsion of Ghanaians. And because of that, it can no longer effectively protect its citizens in the sub-region. And it seems to me that it's, maybe because I'm Nigerian, I can call out Nigeria on this and say it's not acting properly. And I think I'd say more than that. I think it's acted irresponsibly. And it's put the community in peril. That's wrong.
You spoke at the Court of Justice. What do you think as a Court of Justice should do? Do you think they should, summon the Nigerian authorities in order to have a conversation with them to reverse their decision of closing the border?
I think the Court of Justice could do it, but should not do it of its own motion. Rather, it seems to me that either a member state or ordinary citizens should introduce a case before the Court of Justice. So the Court of Justice would have an opportunity to rule on the subject matter. But it seems to me very serious, and it requires the Court of Justice to get involved, but not of its own motion.
Didn't